Welcome back. For many years, some restaurant owners may have turned a blind eye to people who brought their dog to dine out. Before last month, it was technically illegal to have a pet on a restaurant patio, but California lawmakers decided to legalize this popular practice.
And now there are new challenges for pet owners, how to keep doggy decorum while at the restaurant. So San Diego 6's Chase Kane takes us to the cotillion for canines.
When I say doggy dining, if you think of this, that's not exactly what California lawmakers had in mind when they overwhelmingly passed a law.
I'll tally the votes. Ayes 65, noes 1. The measure passes.
Making it legal to bring your dog onto a restaurant patio with you.
It's a really good idea. Now, my wife and I, we can take our dog along with us on dates.
Problem is, a whirl through social media shows that even before it was legal, some people didn't exactly mind their P's and Q's with their DOGs, allowing them to lounge, lie, and lick where they don't belong.
Like, I've seen dogs in bars before, and they're just like, you know, getting on top of people, barking at other dogs, knocking stuff over, and the owners are just, they just don't care.
People have to be reasonable, you know. Obviously with their dogs, you can hear it. It gets a little out of control sometimes.
And that's why responsible dog owners like Kate haven't ventured out to eat with her dogs, waiting for them to first learn proper canine conduct.
In my case, the younger one who's hyper would kind of be a nightmare. And I wouldn't want to foist that on anyone else.
The most important thing to note about this new law is that it doesn't give you the right to have your dog at a restaurant. It is still up to the discretion of restaurant owners and even local governments. So if you want to make sure that your dog can eat out with you without getting kicked out, you got to make sure they're minding their doggy manners. To learn how to do that, we're going to talk with Tully from Tully's Training.
Good girl. So the most important thing I would say is to make sure that you're planning ahead. So you want to make sure that your dog knows a couple of basic behaviors. The 3 that I would recommend are sit, stay, and down.
Sounds simple enough, right? Sit.
Good.
Check.
Lay down.
Down. Check.
Stay.
Stay. Stay for how long? Well, that, Mary says, is where most dogs fail when dining out.
If you are not 100% confident that your dog can lay down and be quiet when surrounded by lots of distractions for about an hour, they're probably not quite ready to go to a restaurant. Back here.
After working with my dog Callie for a little while, Mary wanted to see if she could pass the big test of keeping cool despite distractions. People walking by?
Lots of practice.
Got it. Bicycles whizzing by?
Good girl.
No problem. Another dog ready to play?
Like when Callie just runs away.
Well...
And my foot's tangled up in the leash.
Callie still needs some work on that.
So I would recommend practicing at home. Practicing in your own kitchen or maybe at a table you have in your backyard when you're eating a meal. Practice having your dog lay down under the table and just be relaxed and calm while you're eating a meal.
Because a little work now can keep you from being a poor pet parent later.
You don't want to be that dog. You don't want to be that guy that brings that dog.
At Balboa Park, Chase Kane, San Diego 6 News.
Now, under the new law, restaurant owners can ask customers to leave if their pet causes a problem, and animals are still not allowed inside a restaurant or bar. Also, keep in mind, servers and restaurant employees should not pet your dog while they're at work.